Hey everybody, welcome back to the couch. My name is Melissa and this is Couch Mom Club. Today I'm going to be doing a pregnancy video and I'm going to share the early signs of pregnancy that told me I was pregnant even before I took a home pregnancy test. Okay, so with all of my pregnancies, I had some early signs that pointed to the fact that I was pregnant. Now, of course, with Teo, him being my first child, my first pregnancy ever, I didn't know that these were early signs, but then when I got pregnant again, and then when I got pregnant again, and then when I got pregnant again, I was taking note of these things and they told me that I was pregnant. With this pregnancy, I kind of ignored the early signs just because I think I was in a little bit of denial. I thought to myself, I'm seeing these things, I'm knowing that these things are happening, but I don't believe that I'm pregnant. So I didn't really pay attention. But had I been paying attention, I would have known that I was pregnant before I took the home pregnancy test. The first early sign of pregnancy is a missed period. Now I know that not every woman will be able to say this because not all women have regular periods. Sometimes women have irregular periods. But for me, my menstrual cycle is on point. I know exactly when my period is gonna come. I know exactly when it's gonna end. I know everything about my cycle and I can take it to the bank. Like, there's no deviation from the plan when it comes to my cycle. So when I missed my period for all 4 pregnancies, I knew, or I should have known right away, I must be pregnant. The second sign of early pregnancy is the cravings. For me, the cravings start right away. I always crave seafood. Anytime that I'm pregnant, seafood is a must for me. And even though I love seafood all the time, no matter if I'm pregnant or if I'm not pregnant, when I get pregnant, seafood just jumps at me like a ratatouille experience. I see every flavor, every ingredient just dancing over me, and it's not like a, hey, we should have sushi tonight. It's a stop everything you're doing and we need to get some kind of seafood. We need to do it now. And if that craving is not fulfilled, we have problems, okay? Not me spending $150 on lobster and shrimp. Yes, actually it was me. The day before I found out I was pregnant, I went on a seafood binge. I had to do a seafood boil at home. So I was calling my cousin, asking her where to get this, where to get that. And I went across the city and I bought everything that I needed in order to fulfill my craving and do a seafood boil at home. But I should have known that right then and there, I might be pregnant. Early sign of pregnancy number 3 is my heightened sense of smell. My nose becomes super sensitive. And even though my sinuses get blocked when I'm pregnant, my ability to smell is unmatched. I mean, that thing kicks in right away. Immediately. I can smell things from miles away. I promise you that. Normally, when I'm not pregnant, I have a pretty good sense of smell. But as soon as I become pregnant, my nose becomes like a bloodhound. I can smell anything and I can detect smells from very far away. So I have a bit of a TMI kind of situation, and this is for club members only. I'm gonna share something with you. So if you're not already part of the club, go ahead and click that subscribe button and join the club. I'm gonna give you a second to do that. All right, so now that we are all club members, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a club members only type of situation. So with my heightened sense of smell, the very first thing that I notice is my urine. Now it sounds weird, and it's not like in a gross kind of way, like you've had too much asparagus. It's literally, I can smell the urine, and that is the telltale sign for me, you must be pregnant. Now the thing about that is it's not unique to me. When women become pregnant, they have an increased level of HCG in their system, and that increase causes their urine to have a stronger smell. So if you're smelling your urine, you might be pregnant. I know that's TMI, but it's true. So literally, I'll be sitting on the toilet and then it's like HCG. Like, I smell it. I know the smell. And as soon as I smell that thing, I know I must be pregnant. The 4th sign of early pregnancy for me is the rage. Now, listen, I don't have proof of this. I don't know that I get upset. I'm only told that I get upset.
I have proof.
I don't have proof. I mean, show it to me. If there's proof, I might consider it. But seriously, guys, I think that I might be able to understand when people say that I get upset easily when I'm pregnant. Maybe. The truth is that it's like an outer body experience for me. It's almost like I'm sitting beside myself twice. On one hand, I'm telling myself, calm down. It's not that serious. And on the other hand, I'm telling myself, girl, you better lay in. Go ahead. And I'm egging myself on. all the while not able to pull myself together and tell myself to stop. It's almost like you could tell that you're kind of going off, but you just let yourself, and then you have to say sorry later. So sorry becomes one of those words that I use a lot during pregnancy because the rage, the rage, I don't know. I have a short fuse. I get upset, I guess. Whatever. Thank God Tim is able to take it. I mean, we've gotten into some arguments, but thankfully he is gracious enough to just deal. And then it usually ends well when I say sorry. So sorry, Tim. My bad. So not everybody will have rage when they're pregnant. Some of you might, but I think the point here is that you might have an increase in emotions. If you find that you're out of control where your emotions are concerned, you might be pregnant. The last early sign of pregnancy is the discomfort, the queasiness, and the morning sickness. Now for me, I didn't have morning sickness with all of my pregnancies. The second one, I was sick as a dog in that I was in a lot of pain, I was in a lot of discomfort. And the third one, which is Noelle, that girl came for me. Like, she was out to get me. I was sick every single morning. And poor me, I had to go to work every single morning, windows down, afraid that I was gonna throw up in the car, needing to like throw my head out of the window. Oh God, too much information. But that sickness and that queasiness started right away. Now for me, with my son and even with this pregnancy, I'm not feeling sick, but I noticed a queasy feeling every time that I was hungry, which was literally every 5 minutes. Like I needed to eat something, and if I wasn't eating something or didn't get myself something right away, I would feel that discomfort and that queasiness. Now, if you are noticing that discomfort, or if you're noticing morning sickness, you might be pregnant. And for some of us, that starts right away. I was talking to a friend earlier, and we were talking about how it was almost like we can feel when the baby was being created in our stomachs. Now, this is a feeling that I've had with all of my pregnancies, but I didn't tell anyone because I thought that that was unique to me. But now that I'm having all these conversations with other moms, they're telling me some of the things that I've said to myself. Like, I felt that movement. I don't even know how to explain it, but it was almost like you felt the baby being implanted. Maybe my body is super sensitive, and maybe my friend's body is super sensitive. There's some validation to that. There's some truth to it, that we could almost feel the changes that our bodies are going through. It's not always pain, but it's sometimes not very comfortable, sometimes a weird feeling, almost like an alien-like feeling. I don't know really the words to use to kind of put it into context for you, but let me know in the comments down below. Those of you who've experienced pregnancy, did you feel it? Did you feel it right from the beginning? I know that I sure did. Sometimes it was a little bit of a queasy feeling. Other times it was almost like movement. I don't know how to explain it, but let me know in the comments down below. Have you experienced this? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Do you think I'm crazy? Whatever it is, put it in the comments and I would love to hear from you. So here is a bonus sign of early pregnancy, and this one hit me like a ton of bricks. It is the extreme fatigue. Now I'm talking about a fatigue that you cannot control. I mean, like those types of tired that just kind of take over your body, and it's like you find yourself sitting on the couch, and then before you know it, like your mouth is like wide open and you're snoring and you're falling asleep and you're just so tired and you just... I really needed this, so give me a second. It's time for Mum's the Word. Thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. In this segment of Mum's the Word, I need your help, guys. I need your help. I want to do a video talking about my pregnancy cravings, and I thought it would be kind of fun to incorporate some of your pregnancy cravings. So write in the comments down below, what are your pregnancy cravings? What were they? Did you have any? Let me know. Don't be afraid to even tell me the weird ones. I am willing to try it at least once. Let's take advantage of the fact that I am not experiencing morning sickness and I do not have any food aversions. Let's take advantage of the fact that I am not experiencing morning sickness and I do not have any food aversions yet. And hopefully it stays that way. So let me know down below, what are your pregnancy cravings? What were your pregnancy cravings? Are you having any? Tell me even the weird ones. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. It's always a pleasure and I'm so glad that you're here. Of course, if you're not already a part of the club, join the club and hit that subscribe button. Also click that notification bell so that you know when I post new videos. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, and I will see you in the next video. So sorry. No worries. It's all good.